Driving to St. Catharines. Figured I'd make a quick little video. Got my lucky hat on. Always got the lucky hat. If you guys recall, my daughter was the one that decided to call it this. She wanted a lucky hat when I first came out of the hospital because I was wearing my lucky golf hat, which had a lucky clover on it and said Lucky Strike. So I said I would get her one, but I couldn't find one online. And so we went searching, and she had to have a black and pink one, of all things. And so couldn't find one. So we went to Lids and had one custom made for the two of us. Within 2 weeks, all my friends and family wanted lucky hats. We ordered about 100 of them, no word of a lie. And we got a team deal, that's how many we ordered. And so now, actually, I just placed a new order for all my buddies. And it's actually a little, we actually are ordering different colors with the pink clover now. Because it's just so cool, everybody's doing it, friends and family. So anyhow, on my way to get hyperbaric oxygen treatment. I did a live last night. Wasn't very lively. I watched it back, I guess. Today's not D-Day. D-Day is from World War II. It was the largest sea invasion of all time, and D-Day is the largest invasion of my cancer cells of all time. So, and plus it makes me chuckle when I say D-Day. Anyways, here we are. This is the drive. It's not highway. It's just mostly back roads. I can't complain. So yeah. GKI this morning came in rock solid at 2.0. Glucose was at 78 or 79. It was in the 70s, which made me pretty happy. Ketones were above 2, which made me pretty happy. I haven't ate today. I just had three tablespoons of MCT oil, which is 42 grams of fat. And so 42 grams of fat is 300 calories. I don't want to eat before HBOT, obviously. So HBOT's at 9 a.m. You want your numbers as good as possible for HBOT. I got a shake pre-made up after if once I get this diet in perfect order and you guys see the consistency and you want to copy it, an easy meal is to make a shake with just protein. Weigh out precisely 14 grams of protein. My one scoop is 28 grams of protein, so all I did was I actually physically put it on the scale and I weighed out how much weight that is, and then I took out exactly half, and then I made a mark on my scooper, so when I need a quick meal, I just put the 1 scoop of protein with two tablespoons of MCT oil, which is precisely 28 grams of fat for 300 calories. So when you're out and about and you need a meal with you to hit your numbers, because you need to be very accurate and precise, and you don't have a meal pre-planned or prepared ahead of time, because you really have to do that in order to stay in line here. If you're at home, when I'm at home and we make supper, I literally look up what the nutrient value of every food is, and I get my scale out and I weigh every meal I eat. But you can't always do that like today. Like, what am I going to do? Stop at a restaurant and just dummy back some food like an idiot? No. My numbers are finally good, so I got my protein shake with me, and that's what I'm going to do for food as soon as I'm done. Rest of the day I'll be at home because I won't be able to eat for 3 more hours. It's about an hour 45-minute drive, so I'll be home the rest of the day to pick out precisely what I'm going to eat. So that should go pretty good. And the other thing is too, the shakes don't give me the pylorus muscle issue, so I won't be barfing and throwing out my numbers. So that's good. Yeah. Another thing that I want to talk about, since I got a minute here and I'm driving, is when we talked about my protocol yesterday, I forgot a few things. I am dosed. So yesterday was D-Day, so I had D-Day supplements. Today I'm still taking psyllium husk in preparation for the next D-Day. I take it 3 times a day. But I'm taking oxandrolone, which is a steroid, which doesn't increase glucose or glucose or estrogen. I'm doing that to keep weight on and to build muscle mass while I'm restricting calories. But I forgot about fenbendazole. I'm taking 3,000 milligrams almost of fenbendazole. I say almost. My pills are 444 milligram pills. I take 6 of them, and then I'm taking 100 milligram fenbendazole. So I'm not exactly sure what the math is, but for my body weight, I need to be about 2,800 milligrams. So I'm right in that ballpark. I've had no side effects of it. This is my 3rd cycle of taking it. I did procrastinate taking it 2 extra days. I do 4 days on, 3 days off. Last cycle I had 4 days on, 5 days off, due to the fact that I wanted to align my fenbendazole cycle with this current cycle of HBOT. So I began that cycle again yesterday, and so I'll be on for 4 days, which is perfect because it hits 2 D days, and then I might go 4 days off and then 4 days on again, because it aligns up with my D days. I know I said 4 and 3, but I might do 4 and 4. I think it's more relevant to have the fenbendazole on board with everything else that I'm doing in the HBOT. So that's that. What other supplements am I taking? I'm taking we talked about it last night, the diabetic one, the metformin. I'm taking that. In Professor Seyfried's paper, there's talk of something else that cancer can survive in. I forget the name of it. It's written down. I can't look at it right now. Hydroxy or hydroxylin or something. So it's something that you can take to block that effect. I'm going to be talking about that at a later date. But it looks like there's 1/3 amino acid that cancer can live on. And there's something you can take to block it. I'm not taking that yet. However, in the next few weeks, maybe the next 21-day cycle of D days, I'll incorporate this. But there is a 3rd amino acid that glioblastoma in a petri dish can live in, according to the literature. So that's very interesting. I think we're going to talk a lot more about this. I have to do more research on it. But Professor Seyfried, actually, I believe it's in his Press Pulse paper where it's outlined. So we're going to have to make sure that we block that as well. So there's another something that I might, and again, a lot of these things you can get prescriptions for. Everything I'm taking is prescribed. There's many ways to block glutamine, like sodium phenylbutyrate. I think I got that right. There's lots of things you can take, and I'm willing to take them all to have full-on Press Pulse. And again, the main focus right now for me is glucose. It's not GKI, it's not my ketones. I know ketones are important, but if my ketones are low, if my glucose is low for a prolonged period, my ketones just will magically be good. That just is what it is. So anyhow, I'm on my way to HBOT, and I don't know, I was just driving. I felt like shooting a quick video, so got my phone mounted over here and figured I'd give her a call or give her a video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Lots of updates coming, guys. I am going to be recording this whole journey, and at the end, if it works, let me say it again, if this works, I'm going to publish this. I'm recording every little detail, and these videos are supporting evidence to the details that I am writing down in Excel and on my spreadsheets. I think when we do lives at nighttime, we're gonna spend more time recording data. I don't know why I think that's a good idea. I just think it's a good idea. It does 2 things. Number 1, people watching this can see my results. Number 2, recording the data forces me to sit down and record the data every night when we do our lives. But also it validates the data, that I didn't just make it up after the fact. Having it live published makes it solid evidence that this was my glucose, this was my HBOT day, this was my ketones, and like I'm recording it, doing the spreadsheet. I might even do my GKI with you guys on the lives again. Just everything we can do to keep this as real as possible and as scientifically. I just don't want it to end up being that somebody says, "Oh, it's not. He made it up" or something. That's my fear. I want this to be solid, like really, really solid evidence. and I want it to be repeatable. So I want other people to be able to go back, see what happened, and be able to repeat this process and apply everything I'm doing to themselves. And I won't be able to disclose everything yet today, but when it's all said and done, if it works, I absolutely will disclose everything. Yeah, that's everything. This morning I woke up from H-spot, my ears were a little plugged. I unplugged them and they're fine. So that's one thing you have to be careful of, is ear damage when you're doing this much high pressure. You're operating at this high of a pressure. Be interested to see what ATM we're going to today. Anyhow, everybody like and subscribe, and talk soon. Have a good day. Bye.